This is Darshan Patel, and along with me, we have Laurie at the center of the screen, and we have Jagdish ji, Professor Jagdish Khatri. So, welcome, Laurie. Welcome, Jagdish ji. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, today's topic is let's not just digitize, but humanize. And at the same time, the Circle of Legends, as well as India Mexico, the platform has a slogan called Humanizing Relationships Globally Using Technology. So, we are going to discuss this topic overall and in particular about digitization. So, let me start with Laurie. What is your view, Laurie, about the topic?
I think it's a very interesting topic because obviously we need technology to reach more people. And so the difficulty comes in how do we balance that? And if we get too far out of balance and we're just mechanically doing things and not having that personal touch, then we begin to, instead of feeling a connection, we feel stressed, we feel overloaded, we feel broken down, or I'm going to have a breakdown. Well, these words, stress, overloaded, breakdown, these were words not originally meant to describe humans. These words were originally meant to describe machines. And so when we depend solely on manufactured relationships without those connections, we'll most certainly dehumanize the human experience. And then our spouse, our children, our businesses, our community, our world, they'll suffer the loss. They'll suffer the loss of those precious resources, of the bond of a loving heart, the touch of a caring hand, the ease of suffering from a smile, or a simple note that says, "Oh, we're happy that you're one of our customers, but now you're part of our family." And so if we get to that point where we're just stressed and overworked, then we can't lift, love, or serve from a place of breakdown. And so that humanization is extremely important to make sure we have a good balance. So we're not just...
So well said, Larry. I think it's a well beginning of the show. And before I move to Professor, I'll just revisit what we have said as a part of the post. That we have today Amazon, we have Alibaba, we have Netflix, Uber. All these are the successful model of digitization, or we can say just digitization. But we have also mentioned that these platforms cannot deliver the happiness. The Amazon box cannot deliver happiness at your home, or Uber cannot deliver for that sake happiness at your home. So, Professor Jagdish, what is your view about humanizing and relationships?
Thank you, sir. I feel the basic problem that has happened is that I have coined the term technologification of our life. We have become so accustomed to using technology, and we feel that technology can solve all our problems. So like we can find any information on Google, so we don't need to go to library, we don't need to study. And that is what is creating a sort of dehumanizing effect on us. As we are with regard to relationships, you see, we are discussing today on a day when the world is facing a very dangerous situation in Russia and Ukraine war. And how we are using technology, we are sitting at our home, we are seeing how the people are, how the destruction is taking place. So why any conflict happens? Any conflict can be defined as a breakdown of relationship between two nations, or two communities, two societies, or two ideologies. So it's a relationship at different level, starting from self. That if you are not happy with yourself, you can't be happy outside. You have to be happy with yourself. You have to happy within your families. Then in societies, the relationship between different sections of societies, that's what matters. Relationship between nations, and also relationship of human beings with mother nature. The climate change that we are seeing today is the breakdown of relationship between man and the nature. So we have to see it in a very holistic manner, that technology is a tool. You can use it for better results also, and you can if you become slave of technology, it becomes your master, and then you are going away from human qualities of compassion, love, tolerance, etc. So
Perfect,
that is
Professor.
my view.
Yeah, thanks, Professor. Thanks, Laurie, for expressing your view in this microblog video. But before we close this video, I would like to give a classic example which probably can be helpful to our audience. And this is related to present day technological revolution and the talent crunch because of great resignation wave. So here, employees are resigning from a company despite of the company providing them free burgers and beers. So the reason is not the employee is a jumping jack, but there is no clear bonding between his work, his a relationship between an employee and the company, that kind of bonding between a manager and an individual. So if that relationship is been built, a person is been respected, given and work as per his talent, I think there is a very less or very less chances of a person resigning from a company, or the longevity of the person, which is, right now it's 8 to 9 months to 10 months, will increase to 18, 20, 24 months. So it is in the interest of companies to create a culture where the digitization is there. Now it needs to be humanized. So let's humanize before we digitize. Or let's not just digitize, but humanize also. So with this, I am Darshan Patel concluding this episode along with Laurie and Professor Jagdish to meet other few guests in next episode of Let's Not Just Digitize, but Humanize. Thank you, and let's speak
Thank you.
again. Thank you,
Thank you.
Professor.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Laurie. Bye.